Hello. Good morning. Okay, what's going on? I need to know if this worked. And it's going to take a second to know if it worked or not. Let us see. Well, I got some other things going on here. My Roblox game didn't load properly, so I have to restart that anyways. Oh, what a day. Already. What a day. So, I am, what is it? 14 minutes late to the start of the stream today. Oh, wait, my mic was muted. I was talking to you guys for like a solid minute. And and I was like, someone tell me I'm back. And then there was nothing and I was like, please. But now my mic is working. So, am I back? Okay, we're back. Someone thank you, Master Dave, for telling me I'm back. Whoever watches this stream on a replay, it's just gonna be like a minute and a half, maybe like a 2 minute highlight reel of my internet not working. Hello, George. In the UK, you've been on holiday to a couple different countries. It was your birthday. You're now 13. Wow. That's amazing. Happy belated birthday. And I'm so glad you're able to see a little bit of the world. That's fantastic. Nearly 40 minutes of confusion and delay. Yes. Okay. Finally, people are coming back. People are coming back to watch. Okay. So let me attempt to explain this. So my desktop, when it was built for me. They didn't put a Wi-Fi antenna inside of it. I don't know why they didn't. They just didn't. So I've had this desktop for 10 years. It's been a very good desktop to me. A couple years ago, we replaced some components and it's pretty much working like new now. But they didn't put a Wi-Fi antenna in it. So I've been using a USB Wi-Fi antenna. And as of late, it's been malfunctioning. And, well, it's always done this. But as of late, it's been extra special. And anyways, and when it malfunctions, like for some reason, just all the USB ports in my desktop stop working. So I've restarted my computer twice. It seems to be stable. Knock on wood. And this should work. So cannot believe this. Like I cannot believe that it took this long. This is 40 minutes later. I apologize to everybody here. But look, we're live in the game. Apologize to everyone here. I thank you so much for your patience as we sort this out. And I just really hope that it stays. I really, really hope. Who's here? Said hi to Master J. All Legends Go fan 101. I am being impersonated. I still don't know who you're being impersonated by. Creole? I don't know if that's how I say it. Like Crayola, the pencil. Red Engine Bobby, Shymel Anderson, and Ethan Da Silva. Zuliet, Tristan Tog, Better Giggle. Hi, Bitter Giggle, not better. Bitter Giggle. Nico and Dax Mallard Threads. Hello. The Smug Ginty. The Logan the Movie Dude. 2K8. Hi. Who else is here? I said hi to Reddit Bobby. I said hi to Zuliet. Isaac RL Productions. Hello. Fabian. Hello, Fabian. Hi. I think Tyler Tank Engine. Yes, if I didn't say hi to you, feel free to bug me and I will say hi again. Wait, that's how I say my name. Creole? I don't know. JBD Films. Hello. Okay, first thing I'd like to do, probably, is I want to get this switch sorted, because this is bothering me that I put this in and didn't do it. I think I was just so annoyed with switches last time that I just didn't do it. And I don't know, okay. New dragger, oh no. No, don't tell me you've made him, oh! Interesting. I don't know if I like that or not. That could actually be helpful. I guess we'll see. I'll let you know at the end of this video if I like this dragger, this new dragger system or not. Is it possible that Roblox made an update that actually made it better? Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't happen very often. Get rid of that. Ooh, there's two. Okay, that, whoops. That should do it. Interesting. Huh. All right. I will stand by for my confirmation on whether or not I like that. I wonder what Frostini looks like in the game. I wonder that too, actually. Because I don't know, because I haven't made them yet. I'm thinking of doing it in Maya? Maybe? This is the thing, right? Is that I actually have to make the decal for him, like the side. His ice cream. Ice cream, mi amore. I will never do that again. I apologize so much for that. Wait, I missed a bunch of notifications. Oh, just one. This one on my phone. Roblox, stop being a menace to society for once. I know, it's like, I don't even know what to do. Okay, you can go back, and you can go back. What do I do when I don't have something to complain? I love complaining. I had a great bit at work a few weeks ago about complaining. I had a great bit. It was so funny. Hey, Califan, why did you make 2.0 since 2020? Did you see the original game? That's actually a genuine question. Have you ever played the original game? Because if you played the original game, you'd understand why I made 2.0. Good. I can use the new draggers to figure this out. Or can I? Will it tell me? It's actually not super helpful in that instance. But that's what I need to see. Whoa! Okay, don't do that. Is this thing going to become annoying? Okay, so not that one. But those ones can be unioned. Whoa! Yeah, let's get off scale and go to select, just because scale is starting to annoy me. And union. Let's call you open. And let's call you close. Now I need the switch. Hello, the switch. Well, actually, maybe that one's better to steal from. I'm going to duplicate you. Duplicate you. And I'm going to spin you around 90 degrees. I'd kill for an underground Ernie game. I mean, I'm actually... Understand, I've been thinking about this really hard. Here's the barrier to an underground Ernie game. It's that... It's the faces. Genuinely, I don't know how to make the faces. That is the honest barrier to an underground Ernie game. I hope you understand. Okay, so you've got to be separated. And you've got to be separated. And you... Cut, paste. Excellent. Now you're your own thing. And let's put you into the ground. What I probably have to do with this one is just spin at 90 degrees. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to make it go with open. I'm going to call that new open. Well, not new open. I'm just going to call it open. This and this one, I'm going to, whoops, going to union, and I'm going to call it close. I'm going to take that and that. I'm going to make it a group. Like so. You have to give me the switch controller. Face into an open block, close block. Let's just put you into there. And you must be open block. Let's put you like there. And then close block. Let's put you like there-ish. There we go. Ah, I get that. Oh, okay, so you understand why I'm your father, Inky. What? Inky Bashful. Hello, Inky Bashful. Oh, I see Sandy. Califat, it's the 16th anniversary of Chuggington. Is that? It's a really easy way. If only I had a device. If only I had a device that, at the click of a few buttons, I could answer that question. Chuggington on Wikipedia. It premiered September 22nd, 2008. You're right. You are, well, okay, but that apparently can't catch Coco Word September 29th. Maybe there was a preview. Because when it came to Treehouse in Canada, they did a preview of Chuggington. That was Coco's puppy training that they aired. Okay. So that seems to be working okay. I could test it. I probably should, shouldn't I? Well, I'll test it later. Right now, it's time to build an ice cream factory. Ice cream factory. Okay, hold on. I put the mic in a bit of a position that's... How to fix? Okay, maybe the mic will make noise while I do this. Well, I probably made noise there. Yeah, let's try that. Is that better? I guess. Oh, that's more comfortable. So I'm using a different microphone these days. The factory of the... What the heck? That's a giant building. There's a lot of things here. Oh, now I'm bumping the mic. It was 22nd of September. Sure, I'll take your word for it. Well, no, I won't. Well, I don't mean it that way. Da-dum, 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 da-dum. That's a clickety-clack sound of trains. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Okay. I feel like we should just start with the main attraction in terms of the buildings. So this, I think this is what I was trying to replicate. Yeah, it is. It's not this wide. Yeah, it is what I was trying to replicate. It's not that wide. How's that? That's good. And we will bring this in to like, yeah, there-ish. We're going to raise it up to be about level with the rails. Yeah, like that. Look at that. Okay. So, and it has to go all the way over there. So we'll start with that. I said I wouldn't do it again. I'm not doing it anymore. The ice cream song is finished. Okay, 1, 2. Is that middle? That's middle. I had a great bit at work with my boss about Frostini. It was such a good bit. About, no, I'm not going to get into it. But like we were talking about Chuggington, and the one thing that he remembered was Frostini. So that was like, you just take that and run, right? When somebody knows something like that, you just take it and you run. And we had some huge laughs over that. I still find our jokes about Frostini very funny, and maybe one day I'll share them, but probably not. Because a lot of the, well, no. I'm not sure everybody here would find them funny. Okay. So I will pull that down to make a la step. As in the show, there's a step there. Do humans ever go inside the ice cream factory? Yeah, one does once. Uh-oh. Okay, good. You're gonna hit save. I feel like that would be a good idea, especially with what's been happening today. Okay, now there's steps. Hooray! We'll do the same thing in here. Bring it to the edge of the rails. Ooh. My cousin's Snapchatting me. Maybe I'll send him a Snapchat back. I don't think he's watching. Don't think he's watching. Let's find out. No, he's definitely not watching. How do you even... Oh, he sent me something from TikTok on Snapchat. I don't even care. I'll just send him a picture of my live stream setup to go, I'm busy. Get out of here. I know you're like... Actually, he's a teenager now. How old? Oh, he's 13 now. Hi, Thomas Theorist. That's quite an introduction. I'm actually quite jealous of that. Where was my invite? Huh? Huh? We were just talking about an underground Ernie game. And I thought of you. Because now you're like our designated Ernie fan. I don't know if you signed up for that, but hey, that's what you are now. I think okay, here's what I said about the Ernie game and why I'm hesitant to do one. I thought about it, but then I was like, maybe not. Because how would I make the faces? I wonder if I could 3D scan the Bachman ones. Oh. I could like 3D scan the entire. Oh. Is that even possible to 3D scan something? Like without paying a fortune? I don't even know. Okay, so these platforms. These platforms. Okay, so these are like a yellow, creamy kind of color. Yeah, like that. Actually, it's not bad. Then these ones are like a darker. Not like that. So actually, I'm going to start with the one that I had there. I'm just going to bring it down. How's that? Oh, I'm getting an ad on my iPad. On the iPad stream. That's a little better. That's actually pretty spot on, those two colors. Burlap. Whoa. So make all those burlap. No, I said burlap. Burlap. There you go. I think even the steps are burlap. Well, it's hard to tell. I enjoyed one of the comments I saw in the like pre-show. I don't even call it a pre-show. But I did enjoy one of the comments I saw, which was, I hope the Earl of Sodor returns. Made me laugh. Did you guys actually enjoy that? Was that like funny? Was that something that you guys were like, yes, more of that, please? I listened back to it a few days ago and I was actually like, my impression's not that good. Okay, so that's like that. Then we have an evil platform. Who's Maya? Maya is an animation software that I use. So. Oh. So it actually has to come across here. Okay. Not there yet. Not done yet. Okay, and then I'll hit duplicate. In you go. So now you're clipping. See, that's the thing. Maybe they should just be a little bit lower, just so that there's none of that clipping. Yes. Just lower enough that nobody quite notices that it's not in the same plane. And there. There. The steps are fine. Okay. Okay, dokie. Now we'll take burlap. I don't know why I like saying that with such an enunciated way. Okay, so we will do that and that. Duplicate, and let's find the middle. There. That's the middle. Stuck in the middle with you. Okay. Oh, the way I'm sitting is not good on my shoulder. I can feel it. And there we go. Did Thomas Theris go already? Oh, my friend Thomas Theris left already. I mean, he's at a wedding. Imagine. What a friend that would be to put the Cali Fan Roblox live stream on the big screen at the wedding. Just saying. Not that that's what I'm expecting. But maybe. Okay, so that's that. The Earl is on his... Oh, no. Oh, no. Now I'm doing my Thomas expression. Oh, no. Let's see. There's a platform, unlike any platform I've built before. But I feel like the right way to do this is to just build the factory and then put the platform there based on that. It's my sneaking suspicion. I'd like to see the inside of the factory before I proceed. I just stifled a big yawn for you. Now, I don't quite know how that... Okay, where does this track go? I have a feeling that the interior ice cream factory is a different set than the exterior ice cream factory, because they don't really look alike. Yeah, they're not. Unless, have I read it? Oh my goodness. I've been reading the ice cream factory wrong. And they've been using it wrong in the show too. Okay. Hang on. I have to switch my screen to show you this. Okay. So this is what we've always thought as the entrance to the ice cream factory. It is not. See, you got 1 track, 2 track, 3 track. Inside the ice cream factory, that's those 3 tracks. These 2 tracks that the trains always come on in with the buffers are here. Off to the side, this little building with the windows, because look on the inside, that's the building with the windows. Have we been bean boozled? Oh no. Like, show me more of the inside. But like, see, they try and trick us because they put this here. Although, this is from a different episode. And there's 3 tracks here now. Is that the same? Where's the ice cream maker? Why did they make this so hard? Like, where's the Flavomatic? Well, that's the part I want to build. Yeah, see, they always sell this as... No, but they're coming around a corner. You can see they're coming around a corner. Why did they make the lighting on that? So it was like they added haze. I don't understand. Why do they always show them going through these doors? But it's this side door they go through. Okay, this will solve it. Yeah, the Flavomatic, yeah. I've been reading it right. They just took away the Flavomatic. How do I know the name of that? That's not like, oh, this makes it so much harder. And people are going to be so disappointed when I build it correctly. They're going to be like, that's not right. But it is right. Okay. Okay. And why is there a switch inside? I'm not doing the switch. Okay, wait, but then this doesn't, because this won't work. So where does this track come from? Where does that come from? Like, really? Because there's a switch that goes inside. I'm actually struggling. I was like, oh, the ice cream factory will be easy. And now my mind is being blown. The roof? Well, that's somewhat helpful, actually. I need to see the side. Like this area. I understand why they don't ever... I don't understand, actually, why they don't ever show. Okay, that's sort of helpful. I'm actually going to keep that one because that's actually a good angle. But where does... I don't get it. I am like actually badge quest. The map of Chuggington. Yeah, super helpful. Thank you. Well, I don't sign up for that. I don't want to sign up for Disney Plus. Why is this so hard? Okay, maybe that gives a good sense of, nope, that didn't help at all, actually. Factory in a fantasy. Why is Brewster flying? Why is that? My brain actually hurts. Okay, this is the season 1 ice cream factory. It's still like that. It's still like that. I don't know. I feel like I have been tricked my whole life. And then why is there a third track in that one picture? And where's this? Like, where is that? Where is that? I've never... I don't get it. Okay, now I have to think of how I'm going to do that. Because first of all, this has to be 2 tracks. Great. Well, you know what? There is a solution to that. So these are all... I just handmade that. So, oh no. Oh no, Sir Robert's here. Oh no. He's back. I don't even know if I want to do the voice. I feel like it's offensive to you if I do the voice, Sir Robert, so I'm not gonna do it. There, that's my excuse. Okay. Sir Robert, the ice cream factory has a very confusing design. I need you to have a word with someone about it because it's very concerning to me. Okay. There's a brief section here of 4 tracks. Ooh. Ah. I think I know what I can do to fix this problem. Come on. You could fit. You could fit. You were there. Nope. Nope. There we go. Here, a model, ungroup, union, drag. To there, I guess. I don't actually know what lines up with you anymore. Sure. Separate and group. Save. Hi, the Earl of Sodor. Nice to see you. I like that our reaction now is just, oh no. Wonder if the Earl of Sodor likes that. Sir Robert. Where's Crutunia? I thought that Milan was working with someone to get a Crotunia game built. I wonder what happened to that. Okay. Let's have you do 90. And you at 4s? You're at 4s. Wow. I was really ambitious there. I was like, yeah, no one's gonna have to drive on this, and this is gonna be what everybody's gonna want to take because it's apparently the only way into the ice cream factory. Okay. Delete the curves. Interesting that it's whatever. Okay, delete this, please. Thank you very much. I'm gonna hit group, plugins, Archimedes, 4 degrees, go! Whoa. Till it gets to 180. Well, that's 178, so I have to do 2, and then boom, 180. Thanks, Archimedes. Very cool. You know what I need? Is a ye old double switch, but I don't. Oh, I built it in a Y on a really wide curve radius. I think I know what I'll do. Whoop. We'll freeze for a second. Sure. Hello. Oh, there we go. We're back. We're back. Okay, we'll delete those. Take this. We're going to duplicate them to about there. Let's ungroup, ungroup, union. Yes. Do 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 do. Ever since I learned to build track that way, life has been so much easier. Separate group. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to switch the thing back. That's why you're all yelling at me. Psh. Sorry. My bad. Sir Robert Norby's yelling at me. I don't like it when Sir Robert Norby yells at me. You can see it now. I'm watching my preview. There. It's fixed. Gee, are you happy now, Sir Robert? Okay, let's... Didn't realize Sir Robert was so interested in Chuggington. Sir Robert, what's your interest in Chuggington? It's a rival railway. Okay, we shall duplicate that. And then pull that to there. Stinky cheese? Sir Robert, that's not one of your catchphrases. Sir Robert isn't known for saying stinky cheese. That's a weird episode of the show. What, I just hear the pitch meeting for that. So, what's your idea for the next Thomas episode? How about stinky cheese? And then they just drop a mic. They pull a mic out of their pocket to just drop it. And the people in the room go, no notes. No notes. There we go. Let's fix this nonsense. And that's my solution. I hope you like it, because you helped me to make it. In the meantime, let's just do 4 degrees, and we'll line it up from there. Because you helped me to make it. Your loving papa. That's not how it goes. But it is very amusing to me to say that. 100. What do you need to get to? You need to get to 90. 96. 92. 90. Okay. You love the CGI test and Thomas and the stinky cheese. Oh, that layout looks better, I think. I mean, that is not how the outside of the ice cream factory looks, but you'll have to forgive me on that one because I'm working with not a lot of information here. When they made Chuggington, I highly doubt that they expected a grown adult in his 20s, in his mid-20s, to be making a highly detailed ROBLOX game for young children based off it. Oh, I have orange juice here I'm not drinking. Hang on. That's... See, I had breakfast so quickly to be able to come and do this. I ate my breakfast in like 2 minutes. That was a really fast breakfast. And then I came just to like have this not work properly. But it seems to be stable now, knock on wood. Shouldn't say things like that. Separate. Group. Ungroup. Union. Ta-da! Separate. Group. Okay, this will work a little better, I think. So this will have to go away. That'll have to move. These are models. Ungroup. Ungroup. Union. You come into the entrance. Then these tracks. Yes, these tracks. These tracks are here to greet you. So that'll come pretty much right up to them. Where's my inside picture? It actually crosses over them. Yeah, I can build a diamond for that. Yeah, okay. Crosses over them. Then there's bumpers. Oh, bumpers. Union. Yes, it'll go like that. And those tracks, yeah, just go into the forest, I guess. Separate and group. You. Oh, you're still a union. I never fixed you. I wonder why. Okay. So that is apparently the proper track plan. Let's correct that. And remember last time I was like, hey, we finished building the tracks. Joke's on you. Okay. Come on. Yeah, something like that. Now you will move over here. Okay. I'm going to hit save before I fix the terrain. Really stinky. Really stinky engines. Flatten. I mean, this is working better than it did previously. Knock on wood. Keep saying really silly things. It's like I'm asking for trouble. I don't know if I need all that land. I might save it. Oh, now we've created a hole. We'll do this. I do think we can delete at least that chunk of it. Like, there's a lot of space here. I think where it ends there, we can probably start getting rid of. Like, I just made it really big. I don't even know why I did that. Delete. Yes. There we go. Now I'll just make some hills around it. That's better, actually. I'm less annoyed at that now. Oh, my mouse froze again. More orange juice. I'll just finish it. Thomas Wooden Railway. Oh, because Sir Robert Norman said it. I have to say it like Sir Robert Norby would. Oh, jeez. Do I have the voice? Can I do it? Thomas Wooden Railway is for little conductors like Mr. C. Yippee! That's the only time I'm doing it. Because I don't even think that was that good. Okay, so one of my neighbor's smoke alarms started going off. Not mine. That's still loud. Oh, all of their smoke alarms are going off. Their batteries died. Oh, no, they turned them off. Can you give me a minute? Because that always like... When you hear smoke alarms, they're like, oh no! You start freaking out. Is it mine? Now I need to recover. Give me a second. That actually like freaked me out more than it should have. Okay. Sir Robert Norby. I said I wouldn't do the voice anymore. Shoot. Didn't I preserve one? Oh, I did preserve one. Excellent. Okay. And then this way I can get the double track in there too that's meant to be there. And we can use that for storage of many things like dead trades. No. Many things like ice cream cars, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, we will undo that. Just gonna duplicate that and see how well it lines up. Actually, it's not bad. Okay. So then I'm going to ungroup you, union, to there, separate, group, excellent. You two, group. Duplicate. And I'll bring you out here. And I'll launch, well, you know what, let's start with 2 this time. Just for fun. Stinky cheese! Use it for stinky cheese. Thanks, Sir Robert. Really, insightful. Why, since when is Sir Robert obsessed with stinky cheese? This is not, like... That's not part of the show. Pretty sure that's not part of the show. Are you not the real Sir Robert Norby? I should probably get rid of that first before I do anything. Will the real Sir Robert Norby please stand up? That's an old song. That might be before your guys' time. I guess the good thing about this is I can now actually get it a little bit more accurate because I don't have to worry about where the factory is. And it's more like lined up there-ish is where that track should be. So let us ungroup, and union and scale. Yeah, to where you were before, I guess. Yeah, you do come down quite a bit. But there. And then this can go away. And this can be separated and grouped together. And then we will fill in the gaps. Mind the gap, please. Did I hit union? I did. Oh, okay. I got scared there for a second. Separate, group. Ungroup, union. Pull that there, separate, and group. Okay. This track plan does look better, actually. It is better. Flatten, please. Please do ye old flatten. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's a better start. Let's do some painting. Paint. We want to paint mud, right? That's sandstone. Pavement. Sand. Mud. Ooh, that's too large of a brush. Brush size, bring it down. Recently, he got really invested in it. You mean stinky cheese? Why is Sir Robert so invested in stinky cheese? That's such a weird thing to be obsessed with, Sir Robert. Do do do. Did Sir Robert have some stinky cheese and now he's like, this is the greatest thing ever? Does stinky cheese taste stinky? That's the question that keeps me up at night. Rostini would never make stinky cheese ice cream. I'm sorry you're bored, Zuliet. I mean, that's the thing. You guys are like, make the game. And then I do, and they're like, I'm bored. Well, you don't have to watch. Let's see. Okay. I should build these diamonds. Yes. Union. Oh. I never did the ungrouping. Okay. So we will pull you back to line up with you like... you don't really line up, do you? Oh, you do, actually. And then... come on. And then just a little wee one at the end. Now, I don't think you guys have seen me make a diamond before, so this will be a new experience. I don't think you have. I'd like to make... Oh, you have when I did the Roundhouse Park. You have. I'd like to make a new style diamond. Because I'm... Oh my gosh! I don't know what I said there. Okay. Why is Prime Video giving me a... Let's see. So I'm going to duplicate and pull that back to just line up with the rail there. I went on a train ride. I didn't stream last week because I went on a train ride. My family. Oh, we had a great day. We had a really nice day at our local steam railway, except the steam engine's not working, so we rode on a diesel, but that's okay. So it was a lot of fun. And my sister, she sort of organized the whole thing. So we went and so I'm trying to think of where. Yeah, so she had to go between the cars to say hi to everyone. And and I called them coaches, but she didn't. I don't know. She kept calling them cabooses. She was like, "Oh, they're in the other caboose." I'm like, "There's no, 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 no cabooses." Trying to be smart. Let's just call it a car. Everyone understands car. I'm doing this in a really weird way. Like I'm just doing it like one at a time. Okay, there's that. I'm gonna go see it in this caboose. No. No cabooses. I didn't say anything. That's one of those moments where you hold yourself back. You just don't say anything. I am learning to speak up more often, but that is not one of those instances where you speak up. That's one of the instances where if you speak up, everybody hates you. That's one of the instances where, quite frankly, it doesn't really matter, but it's just a little thing like, no, it's not a caboose. I remember when I was very young, before I had a YouTube. Well, no, I did have a YouTube channel. Not this YouTube channel, but a different YouTube channel. My sister taught me how to use a digital camera and how to take something off an SD card and get it onto the computer. That was pretty cool. And we made a Thomas video. And I was really amazed and impressed, actually, because she did the story. She played the narrator. And she told a story about Rusty. And she knew all the trains' names. She always pretended she didn't. But in that moment, miraculously, she did. My parents still try to remember, right? I was running on my HO scale train set, which is at my dad's place. I was running my adventure, my Bachman Adventure Begins James. It hadn't been working in a while. And I found out that the decoder, I opened it up and had a look, and I was like, everything looks fine. And then I found out that the decoder inside of him had like it wasn't its address. I don't know what happened with it, but there was something weird with the address where the address just wasn't programmed properly. Where it was programmed, when I read it read it back as 55, but Stepney's 55. So when I put in 55, Stepney started running. Anyways, I got James to run eventually. I did get him to run. I just put in a new address and then it worked fine. So I was running him because he hasn't run in a while. He's been sitting for actually a couple of years, actually. So I was running him. My dad came down to see what I was up to, and he looked at James. He was like, "Number 5. Who's that again?" Like, well, it's James, but was it James? Yeah, James is red, but he's not red there. I think that the livery that they have James in the Adventure, it's so smart. It's just such a smart, like, not smart like brilliant. It just looks good, like that kind of smart. Like he's wearing a tuxedo kind of smart. Sir Robert. Oh, do I have to read that in the voice? I guess so. Kelly fan, my man. Can I call you Cal? I mean, I don't know if I've ever been called Cal. Oh, another ad. What is this ad for? I can't even tell. It's 10 seconds in. I can't tell what it's for, so I skipped it. But that's like... That's the mark of a good advertisement. Can you tell what it's about? No? Well... Okay. This diamond idea isn't even like, this is the thing. I'm going to do this. I'm going to spend a ton of time on it. Then it's going to be a lot of troubleshooting. Unless it isn't. I still have to decide how I want to make this different from the other diamonds in the game. James had livery in the Railway series. I know it looks, but when they did it in the show, and especially when they started making merchandise of it, it just looked so good. Even Thomas's green. I bought the Adventure Begins Bachman Thomas too, Because it just like, how do you resist that? You know, like it's just so, they're so smart. I'm almost tempted to buy the Bumblebee James too, just because I think that even looks cool. But I don't have that kind of money. Imagine if I bought a Bumblebee James and then put a sound decoder in that. If I spent $200, put a sound decoder in it. Okay. Whoa! No! No! Just that. Thank you. Duplication. I had a dream I was back at school last night. That was a dream I've never had before. Well, not like this. And like I had an exam about grade 8 math. And I had no idea what they were talking about. Honestly, quite general. Like, if I went into grade 8 math and they gave me a worksheet, I don't know if I'd be able to do it. I remember, like, because grade 8 math is where they started to lose me, to be honest with you. That's where they started to lose me. I understood the Pythagorean theorem or whatever. But then there's other stuff. Like, once you start getting into that, I'm like, what are you even talking about? I think part of what it is that with math, it's like there's not really, with that kind of math, right? There's not an everyday real world application for it. Unless you're like an engineer or an architect, then I guess there is an everyday application for it. But I just like, in my life, right? Like, where I just do things like, I don't know, normal. Or I do things like normal. Um, I don't have to use it. That's probably why I'd forgotten it. But that was my dream last night. Was like I was panicking that I didn't know the math. So I have to pass. I have to pass. But like, why? I graduated. That was the thing with math, right? Like, that was the first. When I was in school, I wanted to get just some classes out of the way. And I got math out of the way. I got science out of the way first. Because yeah, it's cool to like learn about planets and stuff, but then like, you know, then you start doing physics and I'm like, I don't get it. I can understand that heavy things take longer to slow down without having to do the precise calculations of it. I can understand how physics work without knowing the math behind it. So I got out of math right away. And then I got out of science and I got out of math. And I got out of English, like just standard ELA quickly, but then I took other English courses. I took a couple creative writing courses that were actually quite cool. I enjoyed those creative writing courses. So much so, I forgot about this actually. I got an award in creative writing in high school. I actually got 2 awards for having the best grade in creative writing. So I may not have been good at like math and physics, but loved creative writing. Just sit there, like just write something, just write anything. That would be a nightmare for you being at school. You were bullied out of it. You know what? I'm going to tell you that story. All Engines Go Fan 101. I'm being impersonated. I still don't know who's impersonating you, but I was bullied in school. This is something that a lot of Thomas fans can relate to. I was bullied in school pretty much. I think it started in grade 2. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming you're in the UK based on the language that you've used when you talk to me. I was bullying grade 2, starting in about grade 2, because that's when it's not cool to like Thomas anymore. You know, it's like as soon as it's not cool to like Thomas anymore, then people are like, hey, you know, what's that? What are you doing, you baby? And that it got like grade 2 it started. And then it started to get really bad, like around grade 4, grade 5. I remember grade 4 was not a good year. Don't, it did get really bad. And I remember one of the ways that I combated this was I feel like I've told this story. Maybe I have. Oh well, I'll tell it again. One of the ways I combated it was I brought, I don't remember how I arranged this, but I think my teacher kind of knew what was going on, and I was like, hey, I want to bring my Thomas trains to class, and I want to play them. I want to play with them with everybody. So I brought my track masters to school, and we played. Like that's the thing, like everybody that bullied me was suddenly so like enthralled with these motorized toy trains, and everybody wanted the remote control ones, and like it just became, we just had a really fun time. And we set up a huge trackmaster set in my classroom. We did that for like an hour. The teacher was just like, sure, whatever, you know. And that was pretty cool. And what's interesting is that the bullying didn't stop after that. You're probably expecting me to say that the bullying stopped after that. It didn't. I remember in grade 7, my friend was like, you got to tell people that you don't like Thomas anymore. So I was like, I don't like Thomas anymore. Then I'd go home and watch like The Hero Over the Rails or whatever was on at the time. And it sort of helped, but then eventually I was like, what am I doing? I can't lie anymore. I love this too much. So the jig was up. But what did change was I made a friend who I'm still friends with. I was going to text him. Why was I going to text him? I have to text him about something. I don't remember what it was. Anyways. I remember what I texted about. Anyways. He used to bully me. Like, he used to be one of my worst bullies, actually. And one day we had when I went into grade 7, we had a different teacher, and the teacher I don't think, know about my history with bullying, and especially with this student bullying me. And you get like, we got seated together because it's just a random draw. Every week you sit beside someone else. We got seated together, and I remember I was like panicking. I was like, this is going to be the worst week of my life. How am I going to survive this? And then I think on the second day of it, he started talking to me. He was like, do you like anything normal? Like, what do you mean? Like, you know, like Lego? And I was like, yeah, I have Lego. And he was like, really? And I was like, well, what Lego do you have? And I was like, my Lego's a train. He's going to hate that. And I was like, I just have some Lego. And he's like, no, tell me what Lego you have. And I was like, I have a train. But it's a remote control train. And I tried to make it sound really cool so that he wouldn't laugh. I think it's a remote control train. And then eventually he was like, oh, that's really cool. And he was like, can I come over and see it? And I was like, maybe another time. And he was, and, and I was like, maybe come over another time. And he said to me, no, I'm coming over today at lunch. And I was like, okay. So we went over to my place and we brought up the Lego. And you know what? We actually had a nice time. And then he said to me, I'm coming over again tomorrow. I was like, okay. And then we did that every day. We went over to my house for lunch. We just walked over to my house for lunch. And we played with trains. And then we started, doing other stuff. But we played with the trades for a while, and that was fun. And it got to he wanted to keep our friendship a secret because he didn't want to be bullied, right? Because everybody bullied me. And after a little while, I said to him, you know what? If you want to be my friend, then you can't be ashamed of being my friend. So he went on Facebook that night and told everybody he was my friend and that we were actually best friends and that, like, yeah, and he just kind of stood up for me. And no word of a lie, I stopped getting bullied. It's yeah, I remember that story quite well, actually. And then I went to high school, and I went to a different high school than everybody else. I went to high school that was a more academic school. And there aren't really bullies there because people are there to learn, and it's just different. And I wasn't bullied again after that. That was my life. So, Orange Girlfriend 101 says, I was mostly bullied for being autistic. I used to get things thrown at me. I used to get insults thrown at me and basically have it every day. And it got to a point where I didn't want to be alive anymore. Well, I'm so sorry to hear that. I honestly know what that feels like. It's a horrible feeling, isn't it? And I really, I hope that as you grow up and as you become an adult, that you find more confidence in yourself. Because I know school eats away at a lot of it, but I've been able to do that. And you're able to embrace who you are. Because if you embrace who you are, that's all that matters. And if you can embrace who you are, and if you can love yourself for who you are, then it doesn't really matter what other people think. And I really hope that as you grow up, you're able to get there, because you're awesome. You guys are awesome. And everybody deserves to be loved. And the key to that is being able to love yourself first. So, anyways, hope that helps. Yeah, I was really lucky to have a friend like that in school. Isn't Sir Robert Norrenby your friend? You find friends at all different types of places. I made a lot of great friends at work. It's interesting as I'm an adult. Actually, my colleagues, I'm like afraid to like tell them about Califan. Because, it's like, well... But every time they find out, they're actually like, this is the coolest thing ever. And someone at work found out, it was like, I want us to make videos with like miniature collectibles too. He was like, I want to see this channel. I think that's so cool. I want to see what you do. I think as you become an adult, again, if you could just, if you learn to love and embrace yourself, then other people will too. Because a bully is only a bully, really. Like, a bully's only effective if you're not confident in yourself, if that makes sense. Yeah, if you're 16 and a half, it's, it's still pretty raw, it's still pretty fresh. I think it's going to take more time than that, if that makes sense. But you have to start now. You have to start like loving yourself now. He's your brother. Oh, you know what? That's cool though, that you guys can share this interest. I love that. You know what? Sometimes family is the best friend you'll ever have, right? Like, I know people who are like best friends with their brother. I know lots of people who are best friends with their siblings. Good friend of mine is best friends with his brother. Like, they do everything together. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having a friend and family. I've got a lot of friends, and I've also got, like, now I have a lot of friends, but I also spend a lot of time with my family. So, anyways. Okay. Now I have to think about how I want to do these diamonds. Because those look quite nice, if I do say so myself. And they do look nicer than the other ones that are in the game, I think. But I could... Oh, I see how they work. See, I could attempt. I don't want to, because if I attempted to do this without a switch, I mean, it would be such a narrow gap. You know what I mean? For the pegs to go through. I think it'll cause more confusion and delay than it's worth. Which means that it would have to be a switch. But I like the look of the diamonds in the show. What I could do, I just had an idea. And take this, and duplicate it. I'm going to put a line up there, right? Yeah, like that. And then I'm going to duplicate. I'm going to duplicate it. Now I'm going to bring it out just a bit for a second. This I am going to pull into about there. I'm going to shrink it down to about there. And where's Archimedes? Archimedes, give me 90 degrees on that side. Swap sides, flip axis, and there. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to shrink this back to be 1, 2, okay, wait, 1, 2, 3, 3, let's say, off of that. Do that. 1, 2, 3. Creole, can you please bring back the old Roblox Chuggington? I want to play the past. Usually I bring that back on anniversaries. So last time was the 10-year anniversary. That was pretty cool when I brought that back. Okay, I'm just going to do like 5 degrees, no more. 10 degrees. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Swap sides, swap axis. Boom, boom, boom. And that's sort of what they look like in the show. Well, actually, they're more subtle than 10 degrees. They are. Whoa, that's the, I just brought up the start menu. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, let's bring back Archimedes. 5 degrees. Let's do. Boom, boom. Maybe just 2 is okay. Swap sides, flip axis. Boom, boom. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay, so I'm going to take that and make it a union. And make sure it's anchored. I'm going to turn off collisions. Duplicate it. Spin it around. And find the place that it lines up here. Which is about there. Oops. Take that, duplicate, and spin it 180 degrees. All right, so like that. And then I'm going to take that, and that. Copy. And line it up just in between those middle sections. Good. And then take that and that and that. Duplicate. Just line them up in that middle section. There we go. See, that looks all right. Okay, you guys need to stop fighting in the chat. You guys need to stop fighting. This isn't worth fighting over. Sir Robert Norrenby, you can do better. I don't really, I don't know if he's spamming. We have to stop fighting. We have to be nice to each other. Remember? Let's see. Oh, All Inches Go fan says, I now have someone really special. All the people that bullied me took an L. She helped pick me back up again. See, that's what matters. Think about that. Guys, it's okay. Just, no fighting. No fighting. I don't like fighting. It's not worth it. This is a Roblox Chuggington live stream. Is it worth the fight? Okay, we will. I feel like it's better if... Well, I don't actually know. Maybe I will make it just an automatic switch. Okay, there's that. And there's that. And that. And, whoa, saving, I guess. I should save this. Oops, not duplicate. I'll finish drawing that, then I should hit save. Save. I'm not going to bring back the old Chuggington game. I don't even know if it still works. It's pretty buggy, right? Like, even when I brought it back all those years ago, you couldn't really play it. It was just sort of to, like, go and look at. It's something that deserves to stay hidden in the shadows. Go play the new Chuggington game. I put a lot of work into it. There is a video of the old Chuggington game on my YouTube channel. There's a few videos of the old Chuggington game. And I know it means a lot to a lot of people, that game. And I appreciate that. But there's a new version now that is far superior. It's interesting. Someone actually, like, made their own Chuggington game and then made their own video. Like, in the style of my video promoting my old Roblox Chuggington game. It was sort of like, oh. Not that I didn't... I actually thought it was pretty cool that someone did that. I do look every now and again at the videos that people make on my Roblox game. I do look every now and again. Not, you know, not every day, but I do look. I think I'll need to replace all the other diamonds with that. I'm just going to stick to this for now. So I'm going to call this... Oh, I didn't do that. Shoot. The trains would derail there. So this is Christmas. I don't know why that's the song in my head. Or that's the song I got out of So. Okay, I'm going to union you. And your name shall be Close. So the default will be set for the way that they've tricked us into thinking the entering the ice cream factory is. Because I have a feeling that most people that come here are going to try entering this way. And are going to learn through this that it is not the way. Close and open. Okay. Actually doesn't look bad. I'm gonna have the actual rails. Like, I don't want them to be visible. If that makes sense. Sir Robert, can't you go back to talking about stinky cheese? Sing the Blue Tunnel song with me. Is there a song for the Blue Tunnel? There's no way. I'm gonna go fetch a diamond from over here. Sir Robert. The Sir Robert in the show doesn't say your mom. Are you an impersonator? Are you not the real Sir Robert Norramby? Earl of Sodor? Where did this go? Where did my diamond go? Where'd it go? I'm actually really concerned about that. Is it? Where is it? Okay, whatever. Paste. There's Action Chugger. Everyone say, hello, Action Chugger. Hello, Action Chugger. Okay, the ice cream factory is coming along. Will you do... Oh. Oh. I want to know the Blue Tunnel song. Where did my crossover go? Why do I keep losing it? Okay, I just need the scripts from it. Okay, let's see. What are you? You're open. So I'm going to spin you. I'm getting a commercial now for toys. Are they Mattel toys? I don't think so. Hi, Train Man number 1. Okay. So I'm going to take these. I'm going to put the first open or the first close like as they enter. And I'm going to set the, whoops. Come on. They're there. I see them. I'm going to set those to be like here just so that I'll take those and those. And I'll put them like, yeah, like there-ish. I'll just put this in the corner here. Really what I need is the switch controller out of that. So I need those. I'm going to group them together. And okay. So now that's its own model. Now I need that and that. I'm going to group those together. Close and open. Oh, close it open. Double crossover is what I'll call it. And paste into that. There we go. That should do it. Okay, now I think we're done with the track. Oh, big stretch. Okay. Now we'll build the factory. So it starts with a wall. I think we'll do the base of the factory. Like we'll get the structure of it done, and then we'll spend the next time doing the details. Now there is some room. It pulls back a bit, like that much. Go one stud. Not 21 studs, one. We'll shrink that down. I actually don't mind that it tells me how wide it is now. Make sure that it's anchored. Where'd the anchor button go? There it is. And we'll bring it up. How tall? I guess about that tall. Think of how tall the trains are. 21, sure. I like that it tells me that number. That's good. That's a good update. Okay, so that's sort of my thing about this new update thing now is I can kind of get behind it a little bit more. So I think there's actually a brick wall inside of the factory. Maybe there's a door here, and maybe that's what it leads to. Is an office. Okay, and then this will come pretty close to there. Duplicate it again. And that's the entrance on that side with all the windows. Okay, so you're 5 away from... Interesting that it's... Whoa. He's just about there. About there. Maybe I'll just do it one more. No, it was better before. Oh, I'm getting a commercial for kayaking. Cool. I like kayaking. Okay, and then I think the wall continues here. But there's an inner wall. An inner brick wall that we'll have to build. Oops. I don't know why it does that. See, like, I'm on one stud. It shouldn't be giving me decimals, but it is. That's weird. Okay, so this is the very basic, like, shape of it. Okay, so it's 4 away from there, from the tracks. It's trying to snap. It's trying to snap to the same plane. That's why. Now, yeah, that's actually okay. Because that's really a cylinder. That's not really a wall. Okay, that can go away now. Okay. How big is this? 16. So we'll make this 16. Okay, see, I like this. I can get behind this now. Ooh, not tall. Long. Okay, so then this is sort of like the very basic shape of the ice cream factory. Is that. Of course, with some other details that must be inserted. But that's sort of where it starts. Something that is bothering me is that the floor of the whole thing is wrong. So I want to take this. Let's shrink it down to 0.25, and we'll shrink it down to the very bottom. Let's make sure it's anchored. Go to 1 stud. And how much space do we have to cover? A lot. I can make it larger if I have to later. Oh, looks like some flattening needs to be done, huh? Oh, interesting that it takes up actually, like, out here too. Interesting. So maybe we'll start it like around there. Bring it to there. And we'll pull it back at the back of the factory. Now we'll come into the toolbox. No, not the toolbox, the editor. My flatten tool, which is now working again. Yay! And we'll just sort of clean that up a little. Then we'll get our paint tool. Let's paint mud. Yes. Mud is painted. Okay. Now what color is that? Like a light beige-ish. Like that. Now I have to add a texture to it so that it's more accurate. Painting mud. Ooh, you got mud inside the factory. Or you got grass inside the factory too. Oh, not anymore. I will have to add a texture to it. But already that's looking a little better. Let's see. Oh, I have to insert. Yeah, let's try this. I don't know where it went. Oh, it's all the way over there. Come over here, please. Okay. And let's choose which one we want. It's like a brick or, yeah, like a tile. Oh, I see. Feel like I've used one before that was okay. I want to say like this. Paste that onto there. So then let's 2 and 2. Oh, 1. Let's just make it smaller. How about 20 by 20? That's looking better. What about trains going by my apartment? It's got 3 engines and 1 hopper car. That's the train. All right, train. Very efficient. It needs to be even bigger. That texture. Not 600. That's better. I'm going to call this Ice Cream Factory Floor. How's that for color? It's actually not bad. I'm going to lock it. There we go. And that's a good start. Okay. Before I build the roof, I actually sort of want to build the inside. Because I feel like that might be easier somehow. So, but we have to begin with that. We'll take a part. I'm going to line it up with this. And make it about as wide. I'll pull it back a bit. Because I don't want it to be the full length of that. But I'm going to stop it before the wall there too. And we'll make it like a yellow. Like this kind of yellow actually. A daisy orange. The walls of the ice cream factory shouldn't be that color. For the record. They will be something else, I think. Should they be? It should be a kind of... I know what color they should be. I'm going to fix it now. They need to be that color, which they are. But it feels like they need to be paler. Let's just try out a paler color. How's that? That feels better. Yeah, that feels a lot better, actually. On the inside, this conveyor needs to be more yellow. Like that, but also paler. Like that-ish. Yes? No? A bit more yellow, less pale. Like that. Yeah. And it should come up past the rails. Like that high. Okay, then I'm going to go over around 0.25. Hit duplicate. Ooh, interesting. Oh, that's not what I wanted. We'll bring it up to 3.5. Wait, did I make that? Not that. 625? And 3.5. And then up there, we will do that. And we'll just shrink that in a bit. I'm going to pull it up. And this then needs to be like a... like a purple. Sort of like that. I want to make it a little deeper. Not as bright. More like that. A little paler. A little darker. Yeah, something like that. Shrink it down. And just put a layer underneath it. Just to fill that gap. Layer underneath should actually be darker. Lilac, interesting. Maybe what I'll do is I'll shrink that in a little bit more just so that we can see it. Yes. And interesting. So it needs like a striped texture on it. Which I don't know if I should give it a texture or just build it with bricks. I think I'm just going to build it with bricks. Okay, so let's say that we have 2. Oops, I just shouldn't duplicate that. Come on. I'll bring it back later. Okay, let's call it 1. Let's call it 7.5. I think 7.5 is fair. And we'll just pull it in 2, sure. Maybe just 1 was enough. I think just 1's enough. And I'm going to go to 125. Nope. 0.025. There. And it's going to be this darker purple. Just like that. Go back to 0.25, where we were at before. And duplicate it. I think it's too wide. But that's... there. I've got it. Ooh, I hit save instead of duplicate. That's okay. And 625 times, it's a good question. 625 times 2 is 125, which is there. Duplicate. Okay. Should I go to Archimedes? Oh, it's not going to work, is it? Nope. I have to do it manually. Duplicate. 625. Duplicate. And 625. Duplicate. Okay, we'll take all these. All of these. I'm going to duplicate. And we'll go to 625. Okay, and 625. Duplicate. There we go. That's clipping. And that's not what we want, is it, children? Okay. I want to do. I'd actually like that to be a working conveyor belt. I have to remember how to do that. Take all those. Whoop. Part. And that's all you guys. I take you. And I'm going to hit save before I do this. Because I'm afraid. I'm going to hit union. There you go. It did it. Now I'm going to Google how to make conveyor belt ROBLOX. Not in a boat. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, and set the velocity property. Interesting. Okay, so you build the conveyor belt. Oh, I see that you type in a script. Okay. I'm going to type in this script. So here's this. It's called conveyor. We're going to add a script inside of it. Not print hello world. We're going to make it say, while true, do. And then script.parent.velocity equals script.parent dot cframe dot Mr. Rails. No, that's not what I typed in. Dot look vector times 10 equals, not bad, dash dash speed. And then wait. Just kind of see in the video how fast that makes it. That makes it a good speed, it seems. Okay. I'm gonna save. And then I'm going to test. I'm going to play here. Oh, big stretch. Oh, Mr. Rails in the back of Ernie 1. Why is Mr. Rails in the back of Ernie 1? Why isn't Mr. Rails riding in Ernie 1? Okay, wait, I need to do my streaks. Doing my streaks. Oh, that didn't even send. Snapchat has a weird thing lately where where it'll let you take like a picture. Where it'll let you take like a picture of anybody. And more friends. Come on. There we go. It worked that time. Silly. Okay, let's do some testing. Oh, I wasn't walking for it. Then that's working. Appears that the switch is working too. Yes, so if I come over here, there we go, that worked. If I come over here, that worked. Okay. That's working. All that seems to be working. I should probably take a train through here and test it. Okay, so the velocity thing didn't work. Sad. Well, true do. That's from 6 years ago. Maybe that's why. Zero 0.5. Wait, so if I type in 0.5, now it'll work? It may not update fully. Oh, wait a minute. I might have done it wrong. Oh well, I'll test that later. Meanwhile, this seems to be working okay. That is working okay. I'm going to stop, and then I'm going to test it again. You put a capital S. I know, I figured that out. I figured it out. Wilson would totally be a Lightning McQueen fan. Change my mind. I don't know if I can. You retracted your message. It's okay, Quentin. Quentin Palomino Terranova. I don't think we've been here before. I don't think I've said hi to you yet or anything. Hello. Hi, Tris. Did you miss anything? We built an ice cream factory. Yay! Okay. Waiting. Okay. There we go. Let's try it again. Yeah, it works, but it's working in the wrong direction. Okay. So how do I change that? How do I change that? Because that's no good. In the meantime, let's go find an engine. A little bit of grass there. Who is the closest? You know what? I think it's Callie. Hello, Callie. Come on. Yeah. I already had those pieces made. Oops. Oh well, I made them again. So I thought they looked familiar. Okay, Callie. To the ice cream factory. Oh, I look so good. David Tennant dressed as Elton John looked so good driving Callie. Okay. Horns! We actually haven't tested any of this yet. Where did Quentin go? Quentin, I need your advice on why the thing is not working. Okay, throw the switch. It works! Yes! It works! Yes! A little bumpy. Why is it so bumpy? I don't know. It looks fine. Okay. Into the ice cream factory. Do 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 do. Here comes our friend Callie. Do 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 do. Bump. Do 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 do. Here comes our friend Callie. And there. Oh. Standing by. Standing by. Standing by. Okay. Okay. It says I'm back. You guys have to tell me if I'm back or not. Am I back? Please tell me I'm back. I should test that one. There we go. Oh. Track is missing there. Interesting. I just have to... Good thing I tested that. Wait, is that on all of them? No, just that one. Interesting. Okay, well, I think we should probably start thinking about... I think that's a sign. Because this is getting crazy now. The internet is driving me crazy. It is lagging a lot. I can see that on my preview. Or it's just sitting there waiting. No, it's lagging. I want to test one more thing. And then we're going to call it a day. I have to figure out how to get the conveyor belt to go the correct direction, too. I think my closest switch over here. How do I bump some of those switches? My goodness, it's lagging a lot on my preview. Yeah, it's pretty bad, my connection. Oh no, it's better now. Apparently. It's in and out. Jeez. I think the closest turnaround was actually the other way. Oh well. Seems to be whenever I drive the train, it loses. Which is sad. Because that's the whole point of the game, is driving the trains, isn't it? In it! Okay, my preview's doing okay now. I am concerned about my internet situation. I am moving soon. And when I move, I'm going to have them run a direct Ethernet to my desktop. And that should correct the problem. But I don't move for another month. But in a month, I won't have any problems doing this anymore. 1 frame every 10 seconds. Jeez, that's bad. Okay. Here comes our friend Callie. Throw the switch. Okay, that works. And that works. Yay! Boom. Okay, we'll stop that. As long as you guys can hear me, I'm not so worried about the visuals. But yes, my internet connection on the live stream is not very good. But it is probably time. It's been over 2 hours. I don't know how long it's... Oh, shoot, I don't like that little bump. Oh, well. Script. How do I make it? Pivot offset. Is that what I have to do? Do. And this one. Do. Yeah, you start about there. So that's where you'll go. Friends are good. We like friends. Okay. What's going on? Okay, now let's try it. Hope it worked. Nope. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. David Tennant dressed as Elton John doesn't know how to fix it. I think. Yeah, it does not like when I test the game. That's definitely what my internet doesn't like, which is an issue. But oh well. Yeah, I think we'll leave it there. We made good progress today. We finally fixed the track plan. And we started building the factory. It's starting to take shape. I don't know when I'll do this again. What is next weekend? Are we doing anything next weekend? Let's see. I don't want to make any promises. I have plans in the evenings. Yes, evenings I have plans next weekend. But other than that, well, okay. I guess that's that then. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me on this Sunday morning as we deal with a million different problems. Literally a million. But we got through it in the end, didn't we? This is what the ice cream factory looks like so far. We're going to finish it. Not next time, but we're going to keep building buildings next time. And it'll be great. But this isn't good either, is it? Fixing, always fixing. I'm just gonna, that's bothering me, so I'll fix it now. Anyways, thank you for joining me this Sunday. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. You have a great week. And we'll see you the next time that I do this, which is at an undetermined time. Okay, bye everyone.